It's 2:15 and you've got a test drive at 3 on a 1794 Tundra that you just took in on trade, but Rapid Recon says it's in detail. And detail says they finished with it on Tuesday and nobody really knows where it's parked. So you do what the software was supposed to eliminate. You start texting people. Apps like Rapid Recon were sold as the end of lot chaos. Finally, every unit tracked through receiving, service, detail, photos, and frontline ready, with a name attached to every step. Real-time visibility from the tower. And to be clear, these are genuinely good tools. I'm not here to bury them. But if you've run one for more than about a week, you know the catch. The app is only as good as the team using it. And here's what actually happens. Someone forgets to scan, someone moves a unit forward before their step is really finished, and usually right around the time they notice the manager watching. Someone else remembers 2 days later and updates it retroactively, which is arguably worse than not updating at all. Now, that beautiful real-time dashboard that you're looking at is a work of historical fiction. So you're back to phone calls. 3 years of tech invested that was supposed to end phone calls. And here's what nobody told you when you signed up. A tracking app doesn't create a workflow. It only reports on the one that you already have. I'm gonna give you a real quick real life example of this. I'm sitting here in Rapid Recon and I'm looking in the photo bucket for vehicles at this dealership that are allegedly photo ready. So from the tower, you would look at this and see which vehicles need photo. I've got 3 of them in here and you'll see this one on the bottom. It's been in the photo bucket in Rapid Recon for 2 days and 21 hours. So let's call it 3 days. Now, our photo team has been on site the last 3 days and the vehicle nor the keys have arrived at the location for photos, which is the workflow at this particular place. So just a real live example where someone upstream, service or detail, or someone else involved, another vendor with bumper repair or something like that, has touched this vehicle while someone else has moved the vehicle into photo ready. And so now you're getting bad reporting back in the tower when you need to get back to the detail department and figure out what the real problem is, fix the workflow, and then update the app. Hope that helps. If the workflow underneath is loose, the app doesn't fix it. It just gives your team a new place to be inaccurate, which brings us back to the principle we keep coming back to on this channel because it keeps being the answer. Keep it literal. Every stage in your recon process gets its own physical parking area. Newly arrived units, their own section. Service ready, its own section. Detail ready, its own section. Photo ready, its own section. The vehicle's location is the status. Then do the same thing with the keys. Instead of one central key box where everyone digs through, give each stage its own box. Receiving, service, detail, photos. And if you don't have all the wall space for 4 boxes, fine. 1 box, but clearly divided by stage. The point is that the key's position should tell you where that vehicle is in the process. Now watch what that does to somebody's morning. Your detail lead walks in. He doesn't open the app first. He doesn't ask anyone anything. He walks to the detail ready row and looks at it, opens the detail section of the key box, and every key there matches the car parked right in front of him. He's got everything he needs to start working and he hasn't touched the screen. That's a literal system. The car's parking spot, the key's location tell the truth, whether or not anybody remembered to scan anything. And now, with that foundation in place, your tracking app becomes what it was always supposed to be. It's not carrying the workload anymore, it's reporting on the workload that already works. And when Rapid Recon says a unit is in detail, it's in detail because it's physically sitting there in the detail row. No guessing, no texting, no historical fiction. Fix the ground operations first and then let the software shine. So if you're a manager and any of this hit a little close to home, here's your homework, and it doesn't require a purchase order. Grab a notepad, walk down to each department, and ask 1 question at every stage. Can somebody standing here tell me what's ready just by looking? And wherever there's a no, that's your weak link. Fix it physically, and watch your app start behaving like the one you were sold. And if you want to go deeper on the photo side of your operation, click on the link down below and grab our free 7-step dealership photo audit checklist. It'll help you spot your bottlenecks, build a workflow that actually holds up at scale, and get you to a faster time to line with better photos and fewer headaches. It's linked in the description. Go get it today. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.